Good afternoon, boys and girls. How is everyone doing today? Have you had a nice day at school so far? Great. Well, we are going to begin our lesson today, but first I want to start with our morning routine. And I want everyone to stand up, and I want you to go and greet a friend you do not normally speak to often in the class. I know everyone is friends, and tell them one thing you did this weekend, okay? I'll give you 1 minute. All right, go. Okay, welcome back. Everyone's sitting down, ready for our lesson? Great, I hope you learned some fun things that your friends did this weekend. Awesome. Great, so I asked you this weekend, now that it is spring, to pay attention to the different bugs that were around our plants, such as our flowers and our trees, right? Great. Okay, so everyone did. Can anyone name a bug that they saw this weekend? All right. What did you see? Oh, you saw a dragonfly. Oh, those are beautiful. They have wings and they have long bodies. Maybe we'll learn about them later this week. Did anyone else see any bugs or insects? You. Oh, you saw a bee. Awesome. The bee was probably buzzing around from flower to flower. That's right. So it was. All right. Well, today we are going to learn about bees. And the title of our story that we're going to read today is called Bees at Work. Bees at work. And I wonder what that could mean. Do bees go to an office like our moms and dads? No, probably not. You guys are right. That's silly. No, I bet they have an important job in their own life, in their own system. So let's open our books to page 53 and we will begin our reading. But what should we do before we start? That's right, we should look at our vocabulary and the important phrases in our story that can help us understand before we read. So, we're going to start with our first one. If you open to the last page of the story, 53, and you look at the bottom, the phrase is there for you to look at, okay? So we're going to start with the first one. The first one is to run away from. Now we know what this one means. Can I have two friends come up and show me a demonstration of running away from? Great job, guys. That's right. She ran away from Ken and tried to escape from him. That's right. That's running away from. All right. Our next one is good for. Good for. Good for means healthy. It means it's good for our bodies. In our story, it's definitely good for our bodies. So can anyone think of a healthy thing that their mom maybe makes them eat for dinner? Oh, maybe some broccoli, some Brussels sprouts. Yeah, maybe something like that. That's right. Those are good for us, and fruits and vegetables. Our next phrase is chance of getting. Chance of getting. That's one maybe a little tricky, but it's about possibility. So it's the possibility that something will happen or you will get something. If someone sneezes on you, the chance of you catching their cold is pretty high, right? The chance of it raining in the summer is pretty high, but the chance of it snowing in summer is pretty low, right? And next time. We say this every day at the end of our lesson when we say, see you next time, so we definitely know what that one means, right? Great, now we'll start reading our story. I'm going to call on a friend to start first reading, and they're going to read 3 sentences, and then they'll call on another friend to read from there, okay? And if you get confused about how many to read, I'll help you out. All right, let's start. Great job, everyone. We've read our story, we read all about our bees, and we learned a lot about what they do and how they work and the important effects of honey, right? Okay, so now we have a few questions to answer. So I want you to open to 55, find the questions. Okay, find the questions. We're going to read them all together, but I want you to fill it out with your pencil as we go through. Okay, I'll read the first one. Which of the following can be another title for the story? Okay, so the first one is A, the life of a bee. B, how to grow bees. C, bees are helpful workers. Or D, bees are harmful insects. Okay, now think about the story and what we read and think about which one makes sense for the title of our story. Can you raise your hands? All right, great. Which one did you choose to be the right one? Bees are helpful workers? I think definitely are helpful workers. So let's choose that as our correct answer. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2 says, what do bees do to help us? What do they do to help us? So A, they eat honey and make nectar. B, they help flowers make nectar and royal jelly. C, they fly around to deliver honey to our house. Or D, they collect nectar so they can make honey and royal jelly. They're trying to trick us on this one, so pay attention. Which answer is the correct one? All right, yes? Oh, let's look at A again. They eat honey to make nectar. I don't think they eat honey. Do you remember in the story what it says they do with the honey? Oh, they make the honey. So let's see if there's one that's more correct. Can you look through them again and see which one makes more sense? D, they collect nectar so they can make honey and royal jelly. That sounds correct. That sounds right. That's exactly what our story told us they did. So let's go to number 3. Why is royal jelly good for us? A, it is only good for bees. B, it is used for sticking things together. C, it is used for making bandages for our wounds. D, it helps lower chances of some cancers and helps wounds heal faster. All right, think about this one hard. What is royal jelly good for us? Why is royal jelly good for us? Yes. That's correct. D, it helps lower the chance of some cancer and helps wounds heal faster. That's right. Okay, let's go down to number 4. Why do people all over the world eat honey? A, it is full of vitamins. B, it is a type of medicine. C, it is full of nectar and sugar. Or D, it is easy to find and make. It is easy to find and easy to make. D, it is easy to find and easy to make. Why do people all over the world eat honey? Yes. Oh, because it's full of vitamins? Did you remember that from our story? Our story definitely said that honey is full of vitamins and it's good for our bodies. That's right. So that's the correct answer to that. So did everyone get those answers down correctly? All right, great. We're going to turn this one in at the end of work today. So I want to make sure you have them all down correctly. Our last section is paraphrasing. Paraphrasing is the B section of our worksheet and the last section. I'm going to ask you to do that on your own. But paraphrasing, if you'll remember, is when we take 2 sentences and combine them to make 1 sentence. Okay? So I'm going to ask you to work on that, and then I'll ask and we'll figure it out together if we're correct or not. Okay? Great. Okay, did everyone paraphrase their sentence? Okay, let's find out which one is correct. Who chose A? Bees fly around all day collecting nectar so they can make honey and royal jelly. Raise your hand. Great. Okay. Who chose B? Honey and royal jelly is made with the nectar bees collect as they fly around every year. Raise your hand. Okay. Now the correct answer is A. Can anyone tell me why? That's correct, because it says they fly around every day, which is what our original sentences said. That's right. They don't just fly around once every year. They fly around for many days in a row to pollinate our plants and make the jelly. That's correct. All right, well, we'll stop there for today, and I'll come pick up that work that you finished. And we will continue on Wednesday learning about more insects and bugs in the spring section. Okay? Great. Well, have a great rest of your afternoon, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye.